Amazing. And you just wrapped up your Cosmo and Luna tour this week at the Saturn Cafe. Mm-hmm. So that was your first tour, right?
It was, yeah.
Tell us about it. How'd it go?
It was an amazing experience. I don't know if y'all know this, but I actually booked it all myself as well.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Wow. That's impressive.
Thank you.
That is tough.
Thank you. Yes. It was a lot of work. And honestly, it was like really demanding wearing like all those hats. Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's just like really was doing just a lot of different little tasks. I had help from a few people. Special thank you to Sawyer, who plays bass for me. They came to like every stop of the show.
For sure.
Also, AJ came to a lot of the dates as well. They played keys for me. Thank you to that. Also, Audrey helped with merch a lot, which was really nice of her. And Prescia, who's Sawyer's girlfriend, helped a lot as well.
Nice.
Yeah.
Very nice. Very nice. Well, so do you feel like you kind of like grown from that experience?
Oh, absolutely.
Like,
yeah.
Can you reflect on it now? And
yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, absolutely. It's interesting because like in some ways it's like exactly how I expected it to be, and in some ways it was very different. It was very, very humbling to like leave because, you know, up until that, the only time that I'd really play out of like Atlanta or Athens was when I did a show in Los Angeles, and we had like a lot of other support to play for. Right. But it was like very humbling to like leave Atlanta or Athens and go and play in like cities that we had never been to before. Yeah, it's a whole different climate, but yeah, awesome. It was a very positive experience.
So that was like a weekender tour, right?
Yes, yeah, it was 3 weekenders back to back.
Yeah, because I ran into you like in the middle of it, like at a coffee shop.
Yes, yeah.
Where you work. I was like, oh, you're on tour, but that makes sense.
Yeah, it's kind of weird that I was like, yeah, I'm on tour, but like for the next few days, I'm like right here. Yeah.
Right, but I mean, it must add a whole other level to the work you're doing where you're booking all the dates and you're also working on the side.
Yes.
And like you have your whole life like back here too.
Yeah, there wasn't like for like the last 3 weeks, there like wasn't a day up until yesterday that I like wasn't either on the road performing or working, which is really tiring.
Wow. Yeah.
Do you have any crazy experiences from tour that you would
Oh, crazy experiences from tour.
Or just the thing to you that kind of stood out, like, whoa, that
stood out. I would say what stood out to me is just like how many people we met. Just like a lot of people in each city, like especially just like not only at the venues, but like when we would go out to eat, we would like just like meet a lot of people. People were like very like outwardly spoken, especially when they heard that you were like there to travel to play and you like didn't live there. They were like very eager.
Yeah.
In Nashville, we went to a diner called Betty's Diner, which was near the venue. And the vibes were crazy. It was like an old school dive bar. Like would never. I don't know anywhere to go in Atlanta that had the kind of energy. Like really low ceilings. They definitely still allowed smoking inside. Like there was no way because it was like
low ceiling plus smoking inside. It's a great combination.
Yeah. It was because I had a great grilled cheese though.
Was it like retro or just kind of like dingy?
Just dingy.
Okay.
Yeah. It wasn't very. That was the thing. It's like wasn't very retro, but it was just like dingy. But like I really liked it, and just like the personalities that we would meet in the area were really cool.
I mean, it's places like that you like eat the best grilled cheese in your life.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah.
I mean, yeah, like so you said it was a big learning experience. Like, are you planning on planning a new tour for next time? And like, are there any changes you would make?
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah. I'm planning some booking right now. I'm doing some gigs in Europe this summer.
Oh, sweet.
Which I'm really excited about. Yeah.
Hell yeah.
That's still, like a couple of dates are locked in, but a couple of them are still up in the air.
Where are you going?
So far it's gonna be France. A couple dates in France.
Nice.
Yeah.
Like
and
Paris or
outside of Paris, I think I might be doing a DJ set in Paris itself though. Which I think is during the Olympics, which would be pretty crazy.
Let's go.
Yeah, I'm really excited about that. But
a lot of new fans from that.
Yeah.
That has to be a whole vlog or something.
Yeah. Oh, absolutely. I will be capturing that for sure.
Okay.
Yeah.
Please do.
And as far as like and that would be like a solo setup, like probably like a sampler and my saxophone, just because I can't afford to pay to bring band members for that kind of thing. But as far as like in the States, like a national thing, I definitely want to book another tour that's a little more than just regional. Like I would love to go up to like New York, and maybe Philly and Chicago. And maybe like out to New Orleans and Texas.
Sweet.
Trying to think of what I would do do differently. I guess something that I learned the real big value of was like playing venues that like really fit your sound and like, for lack of a better way to put it, your vibe.
Yeah.
We played like a couple of venues on the road that like were very different styles than we would have. Like we played like a punk bar in Asheville, which was great. They were very sweet and welcoming, but I feel like you might not be exposed to like the same number of like open-mindedness or like excitement about your sound, if that makes sense.
Yeah, I mean, it's kind of like people are coming there with a certain expectation of the type of music that they're expecting.
Yeah.
So it's not necessarily that your music isn't good. It's just that it can clash a little bit. I mean, we know about that. We know about that, yeah.
Is that something that you face often, is like people have a different expectation or whatever, and it's like hard to have new converts to fans?
Definitely, yeah. Especially like in certain situations or environments, and I found that process smoother when we were in areas that I guess were maybe a little more cohesive aesthetically, if that makes sense.
Yeah.